In this video, we'll be using the discriminant to determine how many solutions exist for the following equations. For the first equation, we have x squared minus 2x plus 5 equals 0. And this is already in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So we can just read off that a is equal to 1, which is the coefficient of x squared. B is equal to minus 2, which is the coefficient of x, and c is equal to positive 5, which is the constant term. So the discriminant is equal to b squared minus 4 times a times c. So for this we have b squared is minus 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times 5. So minus 2 squared gives positive 4. And then we have minus 4 times 1 times 5, which is minus 20. So all up, the discriminant equals negative 16. Now, because the discriminant is less than 0, it says that there are no solutions to this equation. And that's because you can't have a negative number under the square root sign. So it means there's no real solutions and no x-intercepts either for that graph. For part B, we have x squared minus 6x plus 9 equals 0. So again, the coefficient of x squared is 1. The coefficient of x is negative 6. And the constant term is plus 9. So using the same thing, delta equals b squared minus 4 times a times c. So substituting in these values, we have b squared is minus 6 squared minus 4 times 1 times 9. So minus 6 squared is 36, and then we have minus 4 times 1 times 9, which comes out to be negative 36. So all up, delta is equal to 0. So because delta equals 0, that implies that there is one unique solution. For part 3, we have x squared plus 2x minus 15 equals 0. So we can have a, the coefficient of x squared is 1, b, the coefficient of x is 2, and c, the constant, is equal to negative 15. So the discriminant is equal to b squared minus 4 times a times c. And plugging in these values, b is 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 15. So 2 squared is 4, and this will give, two negatives give a positive, so negative 4 times 1 times negative 15 gives plus 60, which equals 64. So because the discriminant is greater than 0, it implies there are two unique real solutions. And in fact, because delta is a square number, we're going to have two integer solutions. And in this case, and you can check on a calculator or by hand, it will be x equals negative 5 and x equals 3. So we have integer solutions wherever this number for delta is a perfect square number.